All right, how's everybody doing? So I've been wanting to do this video for a while now, since pretty much my wife and myself started exercising at home, especially with me being 56 and having a very physical job. I noticed I was losing some of that strength and endurance. So we started working out with a certain program, and it's basically we work out at home. Now, if you can't work out at home or you feel the need to join a gym, that's fine. You can. Because basically what it comes down to is you have to basically be motivated and dedicate yourself to working out. You don't have to make it your whole life though, okay? Unless that's what you're into. So, now, we chose to work out at home because one, it's easier for us to do it that way. Two, it's a little bit cheaper. Don't have to get back in the car, don't have to pay for a membership and all these things. So that's where some people, they try and work out at home and they fail. That falls into you have to be committed to doing it. So second thing is, first off, I'm not sponsored. This is not a promotion, no nothing. I do take a supplement, and that supplement is this stuff right here. It is creatine, basically. Now, I've seen a few shorts from just other people, and some people like on TikTok. They sit here and they take this stuff and they go, how much should I take? And then they're not working out. Creatine is not a steroid. It's actually a natural substance, okay? The way creatine works is if you're working out, period. If you're taking creatine and you're not working out, you might as well not even take it. It's not gonna help you. It does give you a little bit more pep as you're working out. It doesn't wire you, but it gives you a little bit more energy to work out. It helps you build muscle. You're not gonna look like Arnold taking it, no. There is cheaper stuff than this. Granted, with all of this, even working out, you should check with your doctor first. 100%, okay? Before you even take any type of supplement, you should check with your doctor first. But I take this stuff, it's a little bit more on the expensive side. It's like $32 for this. But I have over a month's supply. I get this at Costco. And the reason why I take this one is not only does it help build muscle, it also helps with your joints. And as you get older, your joints do tend to be a little stiff. And it also, as you get older, we all know this, it helps promote better memory. So that's why, and I've noticed an improvement. That's why I take this stuff. So it's got the D3 and K2 in it, which, if I remember correctly, I think it's either the K2 or the D3 helps with your memory. Not 100% sure. This one is like supposed to be multi-flavor. It's just like, when I say it's just got a hint of flavor, that's exactly what I mean. It's just a hint of flavor. So that's what I do. I do take a supplement to help a little bit. Like I said, if you're not working out, it won't help you. Okay, that's the way creatine works. Like with this, like I said, it helps with memory. It will help with that, but as far as muscles, no. It might help you with your joints too. That's another thing I want to talk about. Either if you're working out at home or going to a gym, you should always stretch first, okay? You should always stretch before you do any type of exercise so you don't pull a muscle. Okay, that's very important. And then stretch afterwards, okay, because you just really ramped up your muscles. Now, recently, not too long ago, I'm wearing them right now. We got some workout gloves. Whether you're doing it at home or in the gym, get some weightlifting gloves. They do help. These right here, my hands don't sweat in them, which is nice. And they have a very nice grip to them. Now, the exercises that we do, I've brought this up before, we just use dumbbells. That's it. 100% is all dumbbells. So, and the one thing we learned, which actually helps out a lot, is we all do this and then we want the weight just to go down. Well, what we've been learning is when you bring it down, fight it going down. Because what you're doing, because my wife is becoming a trainer, fitness trainer, you're shredding your muscles. So when you raise it, you're shredding your muscles, but if you go extremely slow back down, you're shredding them even more. So that's going to help build that muscle more. Also, some people don't like to lift weights, which is fine, because they say it jots their joints. Okay. This is all from what I've learned. Okay. Not a specialist. So what I've learned is if it's jotting your joints when it's going down, you're lifting too heavy. You need to drop weight. If you can't control that weight slowly going down like this, if you can't control it slowly going down instead of just dropping, you need to drop weight. Even if you've already done like 2 sets and you have to third one, because our program we normally have anywhere from 2 to 3 sets, it's too heavy for you. You should go almost to failure, yes. But if it's just automatically just jotting your joints, you need to drop your weight. That's just how it is. Don't think of the mindset anymore of the 80s where no pain, no gain and all that. They're finding out that was wrong. And a lot of those guys who did that are now regretting it because they've hurt their bodies. So just jotting your joints automatically, you need to drop your weight. Seriously. Ever since I started working out, I feel a lot better. I'm now 56, and I just about outwork everybody at work. Okay? Sometimes I have to carry a 100-pound weight over 100 feet to my area because they're located in another area. Where before I struggled to do that. Now I just pick it up and I'm off, I'm going. So this is not really going to be a video on showing what our exercises are. It's just telling you, can you work out at home? Fitness at home. We like working out at home because it's more convenient. Yes, you can spend hundreds of dollars on a weight set. Absolutely. They're not cheap. We do have a Bowflex, which a Bowflex is great to help keep you toned once you start working out. So let's say you don't have time to go to the gym, or you don't have time to do your normal routine because you got more important things to do. You can use the Bowflex as just a supplement to get you by until you can actually do your routine. Okay, workout. That's what a Bowflex is good for. Okay, in my opinion. But like I said, we just use dumbbells, and we use dumbbells for full body. We use dumbbells for leg. We use for upper body, the whole 9 yards. This program that we follow is, in my opinion, a really good program. And the person that does the program, they're on YouTube. it's all in real time. So everything that she is doing on screen, there's no edits to it whatsoever. We've even seen her almost fall over after a workout. It's all real time, and that's what I really appreciate about it, is there's no jump cuts to something else and there's cutting things out. No, it's all real time. Her workout that she does, that you follow along. What they're finding out now, what you do is what you can do, not what they can do. Okay? It's all based on what you can do. Because that's basically, yes, you should push yourself. Absolutely. But push yourself where it's comfortable and you know you can do it and you're not going to get hurt. Because like some of the stuff we've got to do with her programs, if you don't know what it is, it's called the skull crusher. So you lay down, your arms are out like this, and then you take and you're moving like that. Okay? So you slip with that and it's going to crush your skull. So that's why it's called skull crusher. There are other ones where you're like this on the ground, and those are really hard. So, but I actually enjoy it. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it, but I enjoy working out with dumbbells. I find it a little bit more enjoyable, because then it's easier to switch down on weight if you have to. Seriously, it really does. Now these are just 15 pounders, and this used to be my weakest arm, but now it's getting pretty much equal to my right arm, which is kind of nice, because normally, basically, your dominant arm is always going to be stronger than your opposite. It's just the way it is, because we use our dominant all the time. So if you're right-handed, your right side is going to be stronger than your left. And obviously, if you're left-handed, your left side is going to be stronger. So, but yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that, can you work out at home? Absolutely. I thoroughly enjoy doing it at home because we can do it at our own pace. You don't have people watching you. If you don't like a lot of people around you, people staring at you, because sometimes that happens at a gym. At home is actually the best. I will put a link to the set of dumbbells that we use. I think we only paid like $65 for them. And it comes with the stand, the Go by 5s, and you can actually add to it if you want to. And that's what we did. We got like another set of 15. So we have 2 sets. But yeah, working at home, to me, I think you have a lot of advantages, because then you don't have to get back in the car, you don't have to drive. The problem is, yes, you have to dedicate yourself, you have to be committed to it. Just like if you pay for a gym, you have to be committed to it. So, but to me, I think in your 50s, you definitely should do something. And let's say you can't lift weights, that's fine too. If you can't lift weights, but you want to get a little bit of exercise in, this is another way you can do it. When you go to the store, instead of trying to find the closest parking you can to the store, find parking away from the store. Now, only do that what you can do, obviously. Don't overdo it if you have health issues or whatever. But park farther away from the store, because they're finding out even that helps you. The littlest things can actually help you. But to me, I feel a lot better. And like I said, I'm now 56. So I'm almost 60 years old. But I feel a lot better now than what I did like almost a year and a half ago. So, yeah. If you want to start working out at home, we do it all the time. Like I said before, if anybody wants to know about the program that we work, let me know in the comments. I will put a link to her YouTube. You can actually print out, she has on there her training program, it's like 6 weeks, most of them. We're just now going to start, we just finished a 6-week program of hers, and we're moving into another program that's 12 weeks. So it's 2 programs that people put together, so it makes it longer. And all her workouts, the workouts that we do, are only 30 minutes. They're about 30 minutes long. So that's good enough time. She does have some that are an hour. So, but with our week schedule, 30 minutes works great because we want some time in the evenings, and my wife doesn't get off work until 5. Her day starts from 7 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the evening. So that's our window. And then we go to bed early because I have to get up early. I get up like at 3:30 in the morning every day during the week. So we would like a little we time too, where we're not having to do anything. So yeah, 30 minutes. I mean, it's 30 minutes of your time. And even if you don't do like that program, you find a different one. That's what makes it so convenient working out at home. You can set up your own program that works for you. And like I said, consult your physician on it, if you should do it or you shouldn't do it, what you should avoid, what you shouldn't avoid, things like that, always. But yeah, I'll put a link if anybody's interested. I will put a link to these gloves. I think these are like awesome. They Velcro and they support your wrist. That's another important thing. But I will put up this brand. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that brand, but very comfortable. My hands don't sweat in them. I love them. Good grit. Absolutely good grit on these. And they weren't expensive at all. These, I can't remember how much I paid for them, but even my wife, after I got these, she bought a pair, and she loves them because we, like I said, we both work out together at the same time. And then, let's say, like I said, you can't lift weights, but you want to get a little bit of exercise. You can actually get a walking pad. Walking pads are actually really good. My wife has one, along with the treadmill. And if they're so low to profile, they slide underneath your bed. So if you're limited in space, and I think we only paid like $50 for it. So, and it's a pretty good walking pad. I mean, it gets up to speed, not really fast because there's no railings, but it's another option for people who want to just get a little bit of exercise in, but can't lift weights. Walking pad works great. We've noticed they get a little off track after a while, like maybe after like a year, because that's when we had to retrack hers. It's after a year, but they're not hard to track. So yes, 100% you can work out at home. Like I said, for us, it's convenient. You might find it convenient. Every little bit helps. Like I said, you can't lift weights, park a little bit farther away from the store. You know, they're finding out just doing those little things in your life, like everyday things, is actually helpful for you. Me, I'm not trying to get jacked up. I just want to be able to move my body, you know, as I get older, because it's been through hell, per se. And I can tell you right now, definitely have I seen an improvement. I can bend over and touch the floor with my middle fingers, you know, where before I couldn't do that. So yes, it does make a difference. Or just do stretches. Being able to move your body as you get into your 50s and later is so important for all of us, not just men, women too, that it should be promoted more as we get older. And like I said, you don't have to be like that mindset of the 80s with the big bodybuilders. That's a whole different beast in the environment, and they're finding out that was wrong. Should you push yourself when you're lifting weights? Yes. Should you go to the extreme like that? No. Only do what you can do. And that's it. Because like I said, they're finding out they were wrong on that, and a lot of them nowadays are regretting it because they hurt themselves. Don't hurt yourself working out. Do what you can do, and then go from there. Because you're gonna find out if you are lifting weights. Let's say you can only do 10 pounds right now. I'm not shaming anybody for that. If you can only do 10 pounds, do 10 pounds. I don't care. That you're doing something. You're going to find out how quickly that 10 pounds is going to become 15, then it's going to become 20 if you keep on it. Like I said, we even have leg day. I hate leg day, but I do it anyways, and it has improved my legs greatly. Actually going out, backyard cutters, man. You're going out cutting, that's exercise. Actually, believe it or not, they're even saying stuff like that helps you 100% because you're moving your body. That's all they want you. People nowadays are saying you just need to move your body. That's it. Just move your body. Believe it or not, you will, if you're trying to lose weight, you'll even lose weight. It's not going to be rapid. Heck no. It's not going to be a rapid change, but it's getting you going. And that's the big thing now that people are saying is get up and just move around. If you can lift weights, yes, it's great for you to do that because now you got the strength and everything else to keep going. But like I said, if you can't do that, there's little things in your life that you can actually do right at home, like everyday things. So hopefully you guys found this informative. Hopefully you didn't find this too boring. We'll be coming up with a part 6 of my collection here soon, and we'll see you all later.